streaming down her face. I could tell that she was in so much pain. So I reached out for a hug and she came in and snuggled up. I told her everything will be better someday. I don't know who needs to hear this, but know that someday it will get better. I know life sucks sometimes, I don't always like mine, but I know that someday it will get better. I don't know who needs to hear this, but know that someday it will get better. I might not know much about you or what you're going through, but I know that someday it will get better.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Hey! You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Happy fucking Wednesday. Hopefully everybody can hear me and not everybody's too loud. Don't know. Still playing with the new computer and settings, so we're gonna have to adjust on the fly here tonight.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I can hear you on the stream.
Yeah, seems good so far.
Alright. Music wasn't too loud?
That I don't know. I didn't rewind.
No,
Sounded
that was
good though.
Well, that's a good sign. That means things are doing what
I
they're
didn't
supposed
like.
to.
I didn't like compare the balance though, but it sounds like it's on point to me, bro.
Alright, nice. Who's out there? I see Heaton's out there. Not Joe.
Yeeton.
Oh, there's a pillow check. Dave's out there. Dave, you weren't first today. I put this stream up yesterday. I expected something earlier.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
because
I didn't get a notification until today.
I was doing tests working on OBS. Since I set up the new computer, I had to reset up OBS. Oh,
Got the notification for today.
oh, that's good. At least it came through today. Then that's a plus.
8:32.
See, Kim's out there. Paul's out there. Larry. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear everybody that's
Chillin'.
out there?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us well?
I think I've got the mixers set right, but just want to make sure. Because once they're set, I ain't gotta fuck with them no more.
Chickadee jack, chickadee jack.
Loud and clear. All right.
Does it says it's pinche loud, bro?
Do things sound clearer than they did on the old computer a couple weeks ago? That's a good sign. That means all of the upgrades were worth it.
You're still a little louder than everybody else, but it's clear.
I am a little bit louder. Okay.
Yeah, you're a little bit
sound,
louder than everybody else.
Like in Zoom, like everybody's like noise free in here.
I
There's like nothing.
It's probably helpful that I switched to Bluetooth headphones versus the plugins, because that seems to be making a world of difference. Everything else is clearer to me now too, whereas
There's
before
like
it was
no background noise
staticky.
in here at all.
Yeah, everything sounds nice and crisp now.
Yeah, I'll just have to remember to mute my outputs if I need to type anything, because this keyboard is very fucking clicky.
You gotta.
Yeah, if I go to town, it's bad. I'll probably hurt somebody's fucking ears.
Yeah, but Zoom is really good.
I was just gonna say, Zoom is probably gonna catch it 3 keys
Like,
in.
overly good, actually, where I actually turn it off sometimes because if I play the acoustic, it's like, nah, bro, that's background noise. And I'm like, no,
Yep.
it's regular noise.
We were hanging out in Zoom this weekend, and literally, it's gotten good enough to where when I fire my torch up to do a dab, within 2 seconds of the torch being on, it cuts the torch sound out, and we can have a conversation while the torch is going right here and hear
Yeah.
each other.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it was Clown Puncher. It was like, I'm gonna mute myself because the torch, and I was like, don't worry, Zoom. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, don't worry, dude. Sure enough.
They got it.
Then I heard it like it was like.
Yeah,
and
you
that
hear
was
the
it.
initial pop, and then
Yeah,
it catches right
and
away.
then it filters it. I was like, wow, that's
Well, that's
dangerous.
nice then.
Yeah, Zoom's audio is getting really nice, getting really advanced.
Wish they'd do that for our fucking work meetings, but they still use Microsoft Teams, and that thing's fucking terrible.
Ugh.
I
You-
fucking hate Teams. Teams drive
Yeah.
me nuts.
You
My
can
mom
hear
always- Oh, I hate
everything in the
Teams, and then
background.
They switched to Zoom.
I was gonna say Teams and Slack still.
Paul, my birthday was great. I went out and had a nice steak dinner.
Ooh.
Got some titties in my face afterwards. It was a good day. Not to mention, I went and picked up a few last things that I needed to finish the build on my computer. A tube of thermal paste and some thumb drive and some other things. And then listen to my son walk into Best Buy with me and go, look at all the PS5s they got. I hope I'm getting one of those for Christmas. Nah, motherfucker, you just got a new computer.
It's even better.
Right? What you got is better than a PS5, young man.
And the kick is, the things he wants to play really aren't that intensive. He wants to play
Yeah, I was
Minecraft.
gonna
That's
say.
not very intensive. He
Yeah.
wants to play fucking Roblox on there. And occasionally
he's gonna have
Fortnite. And Fortnite
gonna have a
isn't that
hell of a
intensive
time.
either.
No, and then with your setup that you had in there, he's gonna be able to play it on like high and have like a really smooth experience
quick,
on it
smooth.
too.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
He goes, Dad, Minecraft runs so much better on here than it did on
Oh
my
yeah.
on my little
We're getting,
fucking
like 400
Switch.
frames per second and
I'm like,
shit.
yeah, dude. He goes, and it's brighter and more colorful. I was like, yeah, dude. Not to mention, I was gonna keep the damn new display I bought, but I gave him the new display. So I was like, enjoy it, dude. Get all of the stuff you can out of it. I don't play that many games to where it's that big of a deal.
Right.
Although I will
Yeah,
say,
I like my frames.
I tapped into the free game that they gave me with the GPU, that Indiana Jones game.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's fun.
Yeah, I was looking at it after we talked that night. I was like, oh, that actually looks kind of cool, actually.
It kind of reminds me of like the Uncharted games.
That's some of the gameplay I saw earlier, or yesterday rather, looked like it's kind of a mix between like what they want you to think is an FPS Indiana Jones game and then like an actual action puzzle platformer. Like you have to think, you can't just like run and gun your way through it. You gotta like be intellectual about the full game instead of just having like one aspect.
Yeah, because even the start of it, it took me a second to kind of figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do. Oh, also, Adam, if you haven't played it yet, you need to play that Return to Moria game. If you at all like Lord of the Rings and Hobbits and that kind of thing,
I do.
It's like
I
a
used to play
little.
Lord of the Rings online, so.
There's crafting involved, everything. It's a good time. Although
Nice. Yeah, I'll check that out.
I think it would be much funner with a group of people versus playing single, because you can do the big party thing on there too.
That's how I feel about that Marvel Rivals game. I want to get some people to play that with because it's fun, but I think it'd be more fun if we were all playing together in Zoom and conversating and being like, "Hey, I'm up here," you know, because I don't turn on voice chat with randos.
Yeah.
I just don't want to hear 12-year-olds fucking being edgy, you know.
No need for it.
Yeah, because otherwise you end up listening to kids like my son who just squeals at the top of his fucking lungs.
Yeah.
Oh god, they're like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's I'm
Yeah,
like, dude, nobody's talking to me. Yeah, dude, because all you're doing is fucking
Wonder why.
squealing. So they're probably muting you out or just shutting off their fucking sound altogether.
Yep. That's my wife was laughing at me the other day because I played Call of Duty with complete fucking voice chat turned off, with the exception of my party. If you're in my party, we can talk. Otherwise, I don't have anybody's shit turned on because I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
don't
not
wanna listen to
playing
anybody.
in my party, then you're just a rando, and I don't need advice from randos, and I definitely don't want to hear somebody, which Call of Duty's got a real bad problem with this lately, people who will leave their microphone on and then like play music. So they're broadcasting to everyone everything that happens in their entire household and music that you don't get a say in.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Exactly.
Adam, you're right about this. Dark bean smells really nice.
Yeah, that was a classic flavor. That was the go-to. I think it's supposed to be an espresso, isn't it? Isn't it dark bean espresso? Does it
Yes,
just say
sir.
dark bean?
Yes, sir. Espresso.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that would go real nice with that combination that you had.
Ooh.
Starbucks and what's the other one? Swaggy's espresso.
And don't get me wrong. That caramel, whatever it's called. What is it called? Caramel with
coffee
sweet
with
cream,
caramel and-
sweet milk and caramel. I mean, it's
Yeah.
good, but there's only so much Starbucks you can drink without like growing up. So I like strong coffee.
No, it's not unsafe. Just let me go. Ooh.
This is fucking doing a shader compilation.
With
Awesome.
cranberry? That could be good. I like that. Nice choice, Larry. A little old fashioned with cranberry. And thank you for the warning computer letting me know that may be an unsafe fucking site.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, ELR, yeah.
the shortener,
Oh,
because you can possibly share malicious links through a link shortener.
Yep.
oh Jesus Christ. I just learned that there are different desktops. You can add different desktops on Windows 11. I accidentally clicked the button. I didn't mean to. Fucking everything went away and it was a brand new desktop.
Welcome, my friend. Linux has been doing that for 25 years. They finally caught on at Microsoft that people might want to have like a virtual desktop that you could flip over and have a clean slate. You know, maybe you don't have two monitors.
Yeah, maybe your computer's multiple use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I'm
Yeah,
playing
maybe I have
games,
a
but
work and a play desktop, you know, or whatever.
I don't want the missus knowing I'm playing video games, so I switched to the other desktop.
Right? Flip over to work mode.
Yeah, like the old boss key they used to have back in the
Right.
day.
I was gonna say, it used to be a boss key
Switch
for
you
games like that.
to like a DOS prompt or like a fake spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet, yeah.
Fuck. Wish I could get away with that on my work computer, but it tracks everything.
Yeah, I bet.
Tracks where you click, when you clicked. Fucking how long your mouse was sitting idle, how long you were in your lock screen. Like, the only way to stop that is just shut the computer off.
Yep.
Alright, I guess I should maybe, create something and change this to dark mode, because that's really fucking bright. There we go. Alright, now y'all can tell me if that was loud or not, because I have no idea.
Iron Man in my eyes. Update from Marvel Rivals.
Sorry,
I
Paul.
wanted to get it the fuck out of the way.
Apparently I need to get a different mic so I can move it away from where it's sitting. That's fine. Wasn't on the top of my to-do list with the new build. Stash.
Oh, and by the way, fuck off, Larry. The party of all. So Jeff the Land Shark is like the most OP fucking character in Marvel Rivals. So every time he's on the other team, I'm like, fuck off, Jeff! Fuck you, Jeff! Just screaming it nonstop. Because he has ranged attack and he heals too. He's a fucking little bastard.
That seems
Not a fan.
OP.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Oh, doesn't have any problem with the tiny shrinker. Must just be with the length shortener that ELR is using.
They're like, you're too generous trying to give out them free recipes and shit, you piece of shit.
Right.
Don't be trying to be generous on social media. Church!
What's happening, church?
Oh yeah, that's nice. Stronger coffee. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Alright. I got enough THC in my brain right now that I can come up with something.
That's what I'm trying to do now.
Or I could just stare at my computer for like the next 25 minutes.
I think my fucking scale dying.
Mine's getting there.
Come on.
The same guy that I ordered my scale from the first time when I first started mixing in like 2015 or 16 still sells scales on eBay. The same guy.
I want to get another LB 501. Wait till they go on sale.
Yeah, you should just buy a weed scale, but I think I want to get a bigger one that weighs more. It's more of a weight limit because this one I can't even make a 100 ml bottle if I wanted to.
Oh really?
Shit.
Yeah, it just overloads.
Really?
It was also $6.
Oh well. There you go.
It lasted me 4 years, so
Right.
Well, can't knock that, eh?
yeah. Yeah, he's gone up. Inflation hit him.
Who hasn't?
I think they're like 10 or 12 bucks now or something like that.
That's not bad.
Nah. You're weighing little dime bags for your friends. It's a perfect scale.
Right? You sell two
Who
and you
buys
pay
a
for the
dime
scale.
bag anymore? Weed is so plentiful nowadays. Well, if you're in the right area of the country,
Right.
I could go get it legally here in Chicago, but I choose not to. The just insane prices.
We were talking about that the other day because all the way that they stack all the taxes, and they basically tried to slide a bill into the Missouri, the next round of legislature, that would allow Missouri to start stacking taxes the same way Illinois does, and they literally used Illinois as an example of how the taxes would stack.
No state should ever use that as an example.
The best part is that when Missouri passed legislation to legalize recreational, it's a state amendment, not a law, and it says in the amendment itself there cannot be stacked taxes. One city, one county, one state tax, period. That's it. No sin,
That's
no
good.
excise, no bullshit. You can get one from every region, but only one, no stacking, and you can't be trying to get egregious with it. So it immediately got shot down.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember what the ones in Michigan are. They're not very excessive either. That's why it's so fucking lucrative to go there and spend your money there and take the risk of going through
Drive
Indiana
one,
with it because it's
yeah.
completely illegal in Indiana. So that's the risk we fucking take. But goddamn, is it so much cheaper? It's
It can't
not
be that.
funny.
It's what? You're not that far from Michigan, anyways.
No, and then the fucked up thing is, it's like, welcome to Michigan sign, you know? And then, like, not even, like, around the corner. It's like, dispensary, 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 dispensary.
That's it's the same thing they have here north of me. If you go into Michigan, which is about
insane.
I think it's an hour drive for us. The second you get over the border, just fucking ping, 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 ping.
It's like that in Ohio, too, by Swaggy. Like, right when you cross the border, it's like...
Missouri's starting to do the same thing to Arkansas because Arkansas has had legislation put up like 3 or 4 different times to make it recreational, and they keep shooting it down. So one of the big dispensaries here in Missouri opened like 5 dispensaries literally on the Missouri state border on a highway going into Arkansas.
Wow.
I was like, that's a dick move, but it's good business.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense, though. I mean, if you're going to do it, you know people are going to come over the border. May as well
Yeah,
put it
they're
right
gonna
on.
either way, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you couldn't get any closer to the Welcome to Michigan sign. The one that me and Ed like, Jars. Just really good prices, really good selection, really good organization. The employees are fucking awesome there. They are knowledgeable about everything. Fucking great. I love it.
I thought I heard talk that they were supposed to legalize it federally down there.
There was an
Nice.
initial talk about it, and then they backed off the legalization immediately, and then changed their mind to Schedule 3 rescheduling, because then they can still do all the government testing and everything, but keep it federally illegal.
Yeah, because that way the
They basically
fucking
want to
drug...
classify it the same way ketamine is classified.
Yeah,
Like,
they want to
if
be
you
able to...
try and manufacture big time, they get you, but it's legal-ish.
The idea is that it gives the drug companies a way to test and come up with new drugs so
Yeah.
the drug companies can make money off of it. Because
Docker.
they're not going to federally legalize it if there's a whole bunch of money to
They
be
can
made.
make it, yeah.
Someone's got to stop that, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, they tried to in broad daylight, but apparently murdering the CEO of United Healthcare doesn't go over too well.
Well, we'll see, because now they're talking about the charges that they tried to stick him with. They might not be able to get to stick, so they might actually only be able to get him on lower charges now. They're saying so.
This is the
We'll see.
this is the state border right here. That's the dispensary. that
Oh
you
shit,
need
they are
to go
literally
to.
right on the line too. Nice.
This is the sign right here. Welcome to Michigan sign. It's right here.
Nice.
Oh,
Jars
they'd have-
Cannabis, New Buffalo.
And they'd have to be stupid not to do something like that because they know
Yep.
everyone's going to pour in, right?
Yep.
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's the same thing that Florida just
Bam!
did down in Arkansas. Down on the Arkansas border. Yeah, they put one right there as you come through.
Product. Joints for days. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has more kiosks now in the middle since I've been there. This is June. It's like 7-Eleven for weed. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. All right. I think I had a start of a recipe for this. Maybe I didn't. Oops. Yeah, I guess not. Alright, I gotta start from scratch. Fuck.
Yeah, I got to pick up some more SSA whipped cream. I'm almost out.
It's because you use it at 35% in recipes,
That'll
right?
do it.
That'll definitely eat it up quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Ever since Nevins was like, oh yeah, by the
Exactly.
way, if you use it really high, it's really fucking good.
And it is. He was onto something.
I mean, some flavors are like that. I remember everyone was afraid to push Custard V2 from TPA passed like 3 or 3.5, and I was like, it really shines at like 4.5, 5. If you want that to be like your main custard, it's TPA. 5 is like kind of like the unspoken rule with a lot of their flavors. And sure enough, I started noticing people's recipes 4.5, 5%. I'm like,
I always jack up TPA. Always. It's automatic.
for the most part, there's a few that I'm very reserved about. TPA Pancake is one of them. You cannot go over like 1.5 or 2, otherwise your vape becomes mud. It's like the darkest flavor in existence. A couple flavors I like that are like that though. Flavor of tobacco. I think it's red burley. Just looks like black.
Yeah. The guy at work, I make some
resin
tobacco recipes for, and he wants it like crazy strong. And it's like, I made it nice. The aroma of it made me want to gag. He loves it, so God bless him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple like
Works.
straight tobacco vapes that I really
Keeps him
enjoy.
off cigarettes.
Right?
Well, that's the thing is, if that's what it's doing and it's managing it, perfect.
I'd actually make one of those.
Who am
tonight
I
for
to
me.
judge what people like?
Yep. It works. It works.
Yeah.
All right. 8 recipe. So what I need to do is I need to make Socorro her e-liquid because I'm probably gonna go see her tomorrow.
Here we go, cinnamon bomb.
Right?
Yeah, but I also want to make her. I've been threatening to make her like a mango gummy for fucking ever, but it has to taste good in high nicotine, so it has to be simple.
Mango
So I have
smells
to-
like cat piss to me.
I have to. You and Fresh get along great. I love mango.
I do
I also like IPAs and bitter beers and shit too. So, this light mode is killing me. There we go.
I'm blowing people's eardrums every time I touch the fucking keyboard.
I'll say you keep that up. You're gonna summon Gizzard.
I know, right?
He's gonna hear the
Magnificent.
go.
You kind of miss that
You
stuff.
just hear him in the corner.
Right?
Fucking Muttley. Alright. So I'm putting that Gusher candy in here, even though it has like a little bit of strawberry kind of note to it. I want it to go. Oh, it's called Gushy fruit
Gushy
candy.
candy. Yeah. It's pretty good though. I've used it a couple times.
Yeah. I've mostly only mixed it with strawberry though. Let's see.
It doesn't
Put
have
that
the
in
most
there.
gummy in it though.
No, yeah, that's why I'm gonna add something else to it. It's another Wonder Flavors candy. I don't remember. It's soft candy base or something like that. That's not necessarily gummy
I
either.
was gonna say soft candy base is like Starburst kind of.
Yes, and that's why, because what I'm trying to mimic, I have a bag of them right here. I have the banana ones, is these guys.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And they have like kind of a soft
They've
candy.
got almost they've got almost a marshmallowy to them.
Yes, sort
Yeah.
of. So I was thinking about throwing some of that in there with it too. Some marshmallow.
You could actually probably instead use one of the Wonder Flavors jelly bean bases. All of them have a little bit of that marshmallowy bite that you're talking about in the jelly bean bases.
Fortunately, the only one that I have is cotton candy jelly bean, which is basically just tastes like
That's
ethyl maltol
that's
to
ethyl
me.
maltol and marshmallow. Yeah, that one won't really work as well. That's the only one that really doesn't count. But like the jelly bean or the raspberry, the strawberry,
Yeah, I
almost
don't
all
think I have
the
any of
Wonder
the other
Flavor jelly
ones.
bean ones have that marshmallow back soft candy note that you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't have any other jelly beans. I used to have black cherry jelly bean, but I ran out of it a long time ago, and I never rebought it.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
that
in my
one's not
list.
as great, but
Yeah, and it's
Does
also
the
black
job.
cherry, and I'm trying to do mango.
right.
Let's see. I'm still going this way. So we'll keep that one light. It needs to be simple. It needs to be like no more than like 4 ingredients. I'm thinking just gushy, soft candy, and then fucking cranked up mangoes and sweetener. What are the most candy-ish? Sweet mango from Flavora.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to do a what was that mix? She liked the mix. I used to do a mango mix. What was it? Oh, this is why we keep recipes. It was called something, and I'll just look up mango. I don't use it that much. Oh, you have to actually look in your recipes, though, dum-dum. Mango. It was like a mango ice cream I made, but the combination was really nice. Here we go. Sweet mango flavora 1.5, ripe mango flavora 1.5, sumo citrus 1, mango pineapple passion at 1.5. I could probably just leave that one out and turn up the mangoes. And sumo citrus, I like that in there. It gives the mangoes an orange note. Just boosts it a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. All right, it's gonna be a 5-banger plus sweetener.
Not bad.
I gotta make 2 bottles of it because I gotta fucking try it for myself. And I'm gonna make it in 18 or 12 for her. Sweet mango. What did I say? Ripe mango?
Yep.
Sumo. Citrus. We'll turn those up to the fucking max.
There we go.
Mango flavor 1.5. Let's do 1.75. We'll do 1.25.
That's nice.
0.5 of that, 1.1% of soft candy. Super sweet, 1%.
All right.
Mango chew.
There
Mango
you go.
chewy, but C-H-U-Y. You made a something?
Yeah,
You made this something.
because yellow cake tastes like a fucking
Batter.
cake batter to me. Something like a play on
Whoa!
on a peanut butter on like a Buckeye, but a
Fucking-
Buckeye cake pop.
Atom level recipe. That's atom-fied.
Yeah,
Plus fucking extra.
I kept adding and thinking about things, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds like it would go really well. Let's add that too."
Chocolate raw and lava cake is a winning combination. For real.
And I like the creaminess that the white chocolate brings.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So I figured something like a fucking Buckeye cake pop. Sounds like a
Yeah.
good Christmas recipe.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, I'm making fucking chewy mango fucking candies.
What's happening, Kerplop? I'm sorry your head is killing you. Hopefully you feel better, man.
Likewise. I did make a gingerbread vape last week, but it was only okay. It needs work. But it was pretty tasty.
You know what's funny?
just didn't have
I'm
enough
not a
cookie.
fan of gingerbread. Like gingerbread cookies, I can't do them.
I like with tea, coffee.
The missus for my birthday bought me this sampler pack of beard oils, and then they sent a 30 ml bottle of their holiday beard oil as a
Oh yeah.
thank you gift. And it's gingerbread peppermint.
Oh.
I do not. I'm gonna make this very clear. I do not like the taste of fucking gingerbread. Don't even like the smell of it. But with the beard oil, where it's mixed in with the peppermint, something sits right. I'm like, that's pretty fucking nice.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Although, the one that was in their sampler pack that she bought me was a apple leather vanilla. I don't smell a bit of apple in that shit. All I smell is leather bomber jacket and fucking vanilla. Like, it smells like I walked into a strip club, got my face rubbed while I was wearing a fucking bomber jacket. I'm like, alright. Somebody went a little heavy on the fucking cheap spray from Walmart.
Yeah.
And Mrs. and my sister keep trying to tell me, you need... My sister's fucking longtime boyfriend, he's got a big old fucking beard as well. She goes, we should do the fucking Christmas beards where you dump all the fucking glitter on your beard. I was like, yeah, no.
No.
You'll
like-
have glitter in your beard for the next 2 years.
I was like, it'll
dude.
Not
never
to mention
come out.
in all your clothes and the carpet and everywhere.
Yeah, that
in the
shit
house.
is fucking worse than fucking
Yeah.
infectious diseases.
It's like styrofoam packing peanuts. They stick everywhere.
Exactly. I was like, fuck no. She's like, but it looks cool. I was like, no, it doesn't look cool. It looks like somebody had an accident in a fucking goddamn glitter factory. That's what they look like.
Yeah, I used to date a glitter girl in like 2013, and I was still finding glitter in my room 2 years fucking later. So much so that the next girl I dated in 2015 was like, what the fuck's with all this glitter? And I'm like, I swear to God, that fucking bitch left her mark on this room.
Dude. My thought was, my fucking dog likes to come up and sniff my beard. He's gonna get covered in fucking glitter too, and you're not gonna get it out of the dog. They have too much fucking fur. Like, this shit would never go away.
You got a glitter dog.
Especially considering he's got really long curly hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't work out
Scruffer.
well.
Alright, well, I got her recipe. I'm not going to mix it right now, because I don't have anything ready to mix anything. But I do have to mix it tonight.
Yeah,
There
I
it
didn't
is.
have anything ready
Gushy
to
fruit
mix,
candy,
so.
ripe mango, soft candy, sumo citrus, super sweet, and sweet mango.
That'll
But mango
definitely be
chewy.
mango-y.
Yeah, it should be a super sweet fucking mango-y candy kind of fucking vape.
What's
Simple.
happening, boss lady?
Oh, speak of the devil. Don't look, Socorro. This is the vape you're probably going to get tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Sunday, I swear.
Don't look, Ethel.
And then my other recipe I'm working on is called Your Mom's a Christmas Cookie. Because growing up in Chicago, at least on the south side, like in I want to say third through fifth, maybe sixth grade, like that was just like that was like the comeback. Like, you're an asshole. Your mom's an asshole. It's always your mom. Your ma. Like sometimes it's just your ma.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was
Real
a lot
inventive.
of that. Dude. Oh, my son said something fucked up last week when we were out for my birthday. We're sitting at the restaurant. He goes, Dad, I got a joke for you. I'm like, alright, what's the joke? I'm thinking, you're 9, you don't have anything I need to worry about hearing in public.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, you don't. He goes,
Out of the mouth of babes.
what's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Looked at him, I go, what? He goes, snowballs, loud as shit. So everybody in the fucking restaurant heard it.
There we go.
The missus' fucking jaw dropped. I started laughing, high-fived him because I thought it was fucking funny. For a 9-year-old, that's a pretty goddamn funny joke. Then he said something. He was watching some videos with dogs this evening, and one of the videos was this lady's obviously sitting on the fucking pot, and her dog's trying to yank her fucking underwear out of the goddamn room while they're still around her ankles.
Oh my.
He goes, he's trying to take off with her vagina holder.
Oh no.
I was like, oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, alright, dude. I think maybe it's time I need to have a little talk with you about what's appropriate and not coming out of your 9-year-old mouth. Albeit funny as it may be, I don't think your mom find it quite as funny as I did.
And the teachers at school a lot less so.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Sure, they're huge fans of that.
And apparently, they have. There's obviously new slang words out there. Something called a gnat or some shit or a nyat. I'm not sure what the fuck it is, but apparently it's something to say ass differently. So now they've sent out a email where kids are not allowed to say that at school because they figured out the slang for it.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going, where the fuck do you guys even come up with these fucking weird ass words? But then again, I guess we went through shit like that.
We're old.
Yeah, that tells me I'm getting fucking old now when I'm not keeping up with the slang that's out there anymore.
Oh God.
Not to mention I looked in the fucking mirror today and realized how much gray is actually in my beard. I went, when the fuck did that happen? Like, I knew there was always a little bit, but now it's starting to get really fucking gray over here.
You have a darker beard too, so it's more obvious. Like mine's light, so you can't see it as much, but it's definitely working its way in. It's not as noticeable unless there's direct light on it. But there's a bunch of them. But I welcome it.
I welcome it. I'm still trying to figure out when the fuck it happened, though. I'm guessing sometime around the time my son was born.
Yeah, probably some major stressful event.
Either that or buying the house, because that was kind of stressful. That whole jumping into buying your first home thing. I got fucking shingles when I bought this house. I don't know if you guys remember. God. Yeah. Like fucking, we were in here for like a month. Fucking ended up with shingles. It's like, are you shitting me?
Wow. That's crazy.
It's pretty stressful buying your first home.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into.
Well, either did I. And on one income, believe me, there's a lot of sleepless nights.
Oh, I get it. Firsthand. It's still that way.
I mean, I never had a big mortgage, and I worked my ass off to pay it off, but it still kept me up a lot of nights.
Well, yeah. I'm like, oh, anything goes wrong, I gotta pay for it now. It's not like when I was fucking renting, I just call whoever the property manager was, hey, come fix your shit.
Right. Exactly.
On the
And
plus side,
stuff, you know, hot water tanks, you're guaranteed every 5 to 7 years you're changing one of those.
knock on wood, mine hasn't gone yet since I've moved in. We've been here about 7 years, so we're probably getting pretty close to that.
Yeah, you do.
I think I'm just gonna go with one of those fucking tankless water heaters and just call it a fucking day. Save up some room in my basement.
You have natural gas?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Gas heater. Actually, we just put a heater in the house fucking, what was it, 3 years ago? That was a fucking pricey bitch. Yeah, because the fucking heat exchange in the old one had a crack in it, and so that'll start leaking CO2 and shit into the house. And fucking off, yeah.
Oh, that's no good.
Carbon monoxide, not carbon dioxide, excuse me. Yeah. Luckily, it was small enough when we found it that we were able to use it for the rest of the winter. But he's like, I wouldn't use it again the following winter, but he's like, I'm not going to tell you to do it now. So we changed out in the spring, and glad we waited, because it was like a fucking $5,000 bill. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, I gotta put in a central air system here, and I've been dragging my feet on it for about 10 years, and it's gonna cost me like $5-6 grand to do.
So,
But it's long overdue.
so Paul, you're thinking tankless or shit, or just stick with the tank style? Alright. That might be the way then. Whatever costs me less money in the long run. That's the key.
Fresh batteries.
Oh, you guys are gonna kick out of this. So, fucking, you guys all know I got fucking kidney stones in fucking October, right?
Yes.
During the week of Halloween. Fucked up my Halloween. Whatever. The 2 times I was in the ER, they put in a consult for a urologist to call me to set up an appointment, go see the urologist. About, I guess, checking stones and whatever else. Those bitches just called me today. 2 months fucking later, I'm like, I don't have fucking kidney stones anymore.
Yeah.
You can fuck right off. I'm not coming in to see you. I was like, they put in an urgent request for you to see me in the next 24 to 48 hours, and you didn't call for 2 months? Go die in a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You know, I passed a kidney stone years ago, and the doctor said just drink lots of water, you never get them again, and I've never gotten them again.
Same.
Well, and that's the weird thing. I drink a fuck ton of water. Like, there's always a case of fucking bottles sitting right next to me in my office. I'll go through a case or 2 a week. But then again, I also am in that, like, I looked it up. The average age range to get kidney stones is mid-30s to mid-40s. I'm right in that sweet spot for the people who generally get them. Once you're outside of that age range, they're pretty few and far between unless it's a hereditary thing or you just don't drink fucking water. Which, I'm surprised the missus hasn't gotten kidney stones yet, to be honest. She don't drink a lot of water. She drinks a fuck ton of Diet Mountain Dew, but no water.
Oh, God.
That's not a good... You know, there's a lot of research coming out about diet drinks are just as bad as the sugar drinks, and I'm the worst for diet drinks. I'll plow through a case in a blink of an eye.
Oh, yeah.
They say they're not good for you.
Just
It's
fucking
'cause of
vegetable oil in Mountain Dew, dude.
It's all the artificial sweeteners. That's the problem. I mean, not that a regular one is any better for you with the fucking amount of sugar that are in them, but I don't drink that much soda. I'll drink maybe 1 soda every couple of months. I mean, well, okay, let me amend this statement a little bit. As long as you don't consider an energy drink in the morning, because I don't drink coffee, but I do an energy drink. 1 per day. Started at like 7. Don't finish it until about noon. So I'm sipping on it for like a couple hours while I'm drinking water in between.
I destroy energy drinks, and then my fucking heart's like racing, and then I get like a big ass rush, and then I crash hard.
I used to drink fucking Monsters every day, and I'd look like this in the morning when I woke up, and I realized, I just need to cold turkey the fucking Monsters, so I stopped drinking them altogether. And for like fucking 2 or 3 weeks, I look like I had fucking Parkinson's disease all the goddamn time from the lack of caffeine. And then
your body doesn't know what to do.
Then I reintroduced them, and I did it differently than when I was drinking them, because before I was that piss pound it, get out of the way, move on to what else I gotta do. Now I'm like, just slowly sip it out like I'm fucking sipping anything else with caffeine.
Tankless is useless, he says.
Alright, everybody says tankless is useless. Alright.
Yeah, don't do it. They're bad.
Got a tank.
Fair enough. Well, then...
Fairly new.
No tankless water heaters. Unless it's going in a fucking... RV, yeah. Where it takes up a lot less space.
Yeah.
And you're not going to use as much water?
Yeah. Because I don't want to have to fucking empty the gray tank or the fucking black tank.
Yep. Gray water tank emptying is never fun.
Because like, we've been enjoying camping a lot more. We did a lot more of it this summer than we have in the past couple summers, which is part of the reason why I just kind of didn't do shit all summer with the channel. We were out enjoying ourselves. And so I'm thinking about actually getting a small camper, and I'm going, the missus does not like to use fucking shared fucking bathrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Don't blame her.
I'm going,
Right?
I'm like, I don't blame you, But at the same time, if they're available, don't
you gotta use the
shit in
options
the
you
camper.
Yeah.
Like, unless you want to be the one fucking cleaning it out.
Right.
Pink Picks on sale, 33% off. Sold.
Nice.
I just bought picks from Amazon because my regular picks are on sale.
There's some really nice campers out there, TJ.
Yeah.
Really.
Blacks.
And I'm not even looking at fucking new ones. I'm looking at used ones.
No,
'Cause
you
there's
don't.
no point in buying a fucking brand new
So
one.
you don't
Actually-
gotta get a brand new one unless you need fucking USB and Wi-Fi in it.
Two cart.
Yeah.
And there's probably some really, really good deals on used campers now because everyone went hog wild a few years ago buying new ones, right?
Yep.
And I guarantee you those are going on the market right now.
Oh, yeah.
They opened a whole fucking RV super center store here like 5, maybe 6 years ago. Like bigger than a fucking Walmart super center lot. Loaded to the gills. Less than 3 years later, the motherfucker
I
was bankrupt.
think that's...
Yeah.
My nephew drove all the way down there. I think probably to the same one you're talking about.
Probably to
like-
the RV superstore, yeah.
When they put that in there about 2-3 years ago?
Uh,
Or...
about 5 years ago or so.
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
because it was about 3 years ago when he went down there. And that's where he
Yeah.
bought his...
That was in their prime, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a fuck ton of RV dealers around here. A ton. And a lot of them have used inventory on their lots. Like, there's no point in buying a fucking brand new one.
Well, that, and if you're looking to go used, you can haggle price a lot better on a
Yeah.
used model than you'll ever be able to on a new because they've got a set sticker price for it.
Oh, yeah.
Used is always a negotiation.
That's it. I'm
You
not...
should still get all the bells and whistles, so.
Oh,
Yeah. Especially with fucking... The way that the market was oversaturated with everything.
Yep.
But I think I'm just... Now that Liam is to that age where when we go to a campground, I can say, go ride your bike around. Go fuck off. Go do whatever you want.
Right.
Like, every place we've gone, he's found some group of kids to trail ass around with, have fucking weekend friends.
Usually will. Yep.
I'm like, that's what
Weekend
you're supposed
buddies,
to
yeah.
do. Like, that's what we did when I was a kid and went camping. Go find weekend buddies and see what
Right,
kind
yeah,
of
go
fuckery
find
you could get
yourself some
into.
friends for the next 3 days, exactly.
So you're gonna go from do multiple sites or you're gonna park it at one site for the whole summer?
I like to do the multi-site thing, just because I love checking out different campgrounds. 'Cause
Change of scenery, yeah.
the change of scenery, granted, there's a couple campgrounds where if I could get a permanent site, I would. But the ones that are like that are hard to get into.
Yeah.
Because there's one that's in Door County up here, and it's fucking beautiful. It's nicely set up. It's got everything you need on it right there. And it's within walking distance of a whiskey distillery.
There you go.
I was like, but trying to get a permanent there, I have a better chance of getting bit by a great white shark in Lake Michigan. Because it's fucking backed up all the time. The only way you get a permanent there is if you buy somebody's camper that's on the permanent and they're selling the permanent with it. Although
Motherfucker.
some of the people who have permanents there are fucking ridiculous. A friend of ours has one there. He's a master carpenter, so he built his fucking camper. It's not a fucking camper. Like, I mean, yeah, they parked a camper in there, but he's got these giant fucking timbers, all fucking. It's ridiculous. Looks more like a log cabin than a goddamn camper.
Yeah, that's cool. Shit, though.
Like, there's some of the people's fucking campers I've seen there that are bigger than my fucking house. I'm going, why do you need that much room to go camping? Like, unless you're spending the entire fucking summer up there every fucking day, which I guess I could see
A
some
lot
of
of
them do.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah. I mean,
They're home away from home.
don't get me wrong. I'd do that if I could. Actually, I probably could, because I could just go get a fucking Starlink and work from there. But I don't know.
My old bass player from early April, his girlfriend's family all like were maintenance workers at a campground by Monticello, Indiana, Indiana Beach, So they had like a permanent like plot where you could set up over there, and like and they like that was like what they did. They were just there all summer, every year. Like they just lived in Indiana Beach, and then they would come back. And so it was kind of fun for us because we were all just a bunch of drunken stoner band assholes, you know. So it was like a good. We'd go there for fucking like Friday till Monday or whatever. Do it a couple times a summer. It was great. Super wasted.
Yeah.
Well, same with the dunes. You go up to the fucking Dells, you know damn well. You get anything you fucking need and have yourself a damn good time up there for a weekend.
Yeah, for sure. And all the people are like, preying on the locals. Like,
right.
Hey, man, you looking for anything, bro?
Yep.
They tax you a little bit, but hey, I'm out of town. I'll pay you a little bit. Yeah, like, sure, I guess. Give you $500 for this ounce of swag. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, but
It's
how
not
long?
terrible at all, no.
Yeah. Let's see. That's a quick conversion to fucking American money. So that's about
Yeah, I was gonna say how you figure
10K, about $100 a month.
Yeah. Sounds
Well,
right.
that and with a 40-footer, he could totally like retexture the walls to make it look just like the basement and keep tons of kids in there.
Yeah.
That's true.
On 20 years.
Something that big though, I'd park at some nice campground. I wouldn't want to be
Find a
towing
spot to
that
stay.
thing.
No.
all over the place.
The biggest thing
Yeah.
the biggest I'm looking to go would be like no more than 20, 24 foot.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's
There you
more
go.
than big enough for the three of us. And still have room if we wanted to invite a couple people to stay with us.
Yeah. I mean, if you're pulling something that big, you need a good vehicle to do it.
Yeah, you need a pull rig just dedicated for hauling, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have that. That's why I figured 20, 24 foot is more than enough for me.
Well, that and most of like the 20-footers with fucking slide outs now turn into giant fucking campers to begin with.
Yeah. And I don't even really want anything with a slide out either. Because that's just one more place the motherfucker can leak from.
Right.
I think if I was going to do anything, I'd get one of the toy haulers.
Yeah.
So in the back, the big ramp drops down. I could drive my Harleys in there
Keep
and go,
everything
you know.
neat,
So
yeah.
then I don't have to worry about weather, which is perfect.
If you're
Yeah, you
looking
just
for
throw it
one,
down
my
inside,
cousin's
you
selling
good.
one right now.
A Harley?
No, his
no.
toy hauler.
Oh,
I think he's planning on getting a new one because he's got, what is it, two Harleys, a side by side, and something else. Because why not? If you've got stupid amounts of money to spend and your girlfriend is fucking rich, you do stupid things.
Do it.
why not?
After it, yeah.
I would.
I'd love to go across North America and bring the bikes, but I don't want to ride across North America because the weather is like, there's
Yeah.
nothing worse
Yeah.
than getting caught in a fucking massive rainstorm on a bike.
Oh,
That's,
at one
I can't
point,
imagine that being fun at all.
I felt so bad this summer. We were heading to go camping, and this fucking just weird rainstorm came out of fucking nowhere. And it was just coming down in sheets. You couldn't see more than fucking 10 foot in front of the car. We're going under this underpass, and there's fucking 8 guys on bikes just soaked, sitting under the underpass, waiting for it to
Oh,
fucking come.
God, man.
Waiting
was
for the
like-
break.
Oh, that sucks. On the plus side, you blow dry real quick once the rain stops and can get
Yes,
back up
you
to
do.
70 again.
Yeah, that was me in Florida once on the I-75.
Ugh.
It rained like a swimming pool coming down. And it was
God.
just, fuck me.
Yeah, Florida's good for that. Yeah,
Scared.
especially during the
life.
summer. Every fucking afternoon there,
Yeah.
fucking rain.
And there was an alligator alley, so you don't want to go too close to those fences.
Right.
Nah. Or ditches
not
or
your
anything
friend.
like that.
Yeah.
Just any general hole.
Right. Anything that can hold more than 2 cups of fucking water.
Yeah,
keep an eye on.
exactly. They're just waiting there.
When I was stationed down in Fort
Smell
Polk
a
in
Canadian.
Louisiana, I remember me and two of my buddies, we went to go do some fishing in the Gulf. And they have these giant fucking just ditches that are filled with shit. Because it's all coming off of marshland. So there's constantly little bait fish and shit in there. So we go and throw cast nets into them. Catch cut bait so we can go fish in the Gulf. My buddy gets out. He's getting the cast net ready. And his dog goes down by the fucking little canal that's there. Fucking 8-foot gator comes charging out after his dog. They're like, well,
boy.
guess we're not throwing a cast net here.
Right.
Those fuckers can move real fast for short distances.
Yeah. And it was impressive. How the dog got away, I don't know, because he was right at the fucking water line. I was like, that gator almost got a free meal. I was like, but I told him, I was like, if he would have got your dog, I would have went and thrown the cast net, because then I ain't worried about the gator. He's already got his food.
He's occupied, yeah. He's full.
Unless his brother's next to him.
Yeah.
All pissed off too. No thanks.
Jesus Christ. Slept 8 people? That's fucking ridiculous. I don't want that many people that close to me.
Right.
I know. 8 people don't even sleep comfortably in my house.
Let's see, 2, 4,
Serious.
6.
Well, not comfortably. I could fit 8 people. I could fit fucking 30 people in this house if I wanted to, but
I could
Long as they're
probably,
standing.
I could fit 8 people comfortably. The catch with comfortably is 2 of them have to sleep on our fucking 18-foot long couch.
yeah, like I could fit 8 people, but yeah, couches, and I have like a love seat. You're gonna be dangling unless you're a shorty.
Yeah.
There's a bed in that room and then a floor. You could sleep in bag, a bed upstairs, and then a floor up there. But I don't wish anybody to sleep upstairs. It's not good. It's its own biome. It does whatever the fuck it wants up there.
Paul, it's fun to be the party trailer, but that's why you make the trailer small, so that way you can kick those motherfuckers out and they have to go back to their own trailers.
That's a good point. I don't need Drunky McGee fucking snorting and snoring all night.
Sound
Thanks
like
for hanging out, but we're going to turn in so you guys can fuck off.
Yeah.
That's
Go
it.
fuck off and continue this at your own abode, please.
Feel
Right.
free to sit around the fire. Just make sure it's out
Right.
before you leave.
I was say, just don't let it be going when you're gone.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
that
you
would
not
be
wake
nice
up.
though, eh? Nice fire in the summer, and that'd be really cool.
And one of the days we were camping this fucking year, it fucking poured cats and dogs. Like, bad one night. So me and Jackie's nephew, his now husband, me and him decided we're still going to have a fire in the pouring rain because I had my little Easy Up with me. So I threw the Easy Up over the goddamn fire pit,
yeah.
and we're raging a fire where it's just fucking pouring sheets down on either side of us. And every time the wind blows, fucking fire gets put half out because of the rain.
Yep.
We're soaked and drunk. We didn't care. Surprised it didn't start that on fire because like we left it go. I was like, it's fucking raining. It'll be fine. Come back in the morning, one of the goddamn chairs we were sitting in and ended up in the fire and melted to shit. Like, maybe we didn't quite think that one through. We're lucky we didn't burn the campground down in the pouring rain. Came out in the morning and there was like fucking 3 inches of water. It was fucking ridiculous. I was like, goddamn clay around here. Nothing soaks in.
That shit would always bum me out. You'd go camping and then like you'd be sitting out there and like drinking a beer, smoking a joint or something, laughing, playing the acoustic guitar, and then you'd feel a fucking drop of water on your head and you're like, no! No! Like that Steve Carell gif.
Right.
No! Like, please don't. Like, I can get rain at home. I'm here to fucking chill, man.
Exactly. It's
I
probably why I
want to go
don't.
do things in like the woods and shit.
Like, I've got a fucking.
Oh, man.
I've got an 8-man tent. But I don't want a tent camp because of fucking rain. And
Yeah,
like,
it's a-
if I
it's a
decide I want to go
bummer.
camp one weekend and I just want to get up and fucking go, I can go with that tent. But if all of a sudden weather changes, I don't want to be camping in a tent when it's pouring down fucking rain. Not my idea of a good time.
Sucks.
I don't want to have to dig a trench around the goddamn tent and all that shit just to divert water. No. I'm going to go out there and be relaxed. That's the point of camping for me. If I wanted to have it uncomfortable, I'd go camp in the middle of the fucking woods with no tent. Camping is supposed to be fun for me at this age. I just want to go out, drink whiskey, sit by the fire, grill meats over an open fire, and talk shit to the neighbors.
Yep.
I don't know if you've ever done it, but winter camping, a lot of fun.
I have not done winter
No
camping.
bugs. If you have all the equipment and the gear, the clothes, perfect.
I've thought about it because, like, I've seen like the little hot tent camping. I was like, that could be fun. Get a little
It's cool
fucking
as shit, yeah.
like they.
I hate the cold.
I was looking. They make fucking pellet stoves for fucking hot tent camping now.
Yep.
I was like, that's right up my alley. I could get down with that. I don't think the missus would be so into winter camping. She don't like the cold. I don't like the cold either, but you know. Wait, what are we gonna do?
Oh.
Just sit in the hot tent the whole time? Probably. But if I really want to do that, maybe I'll just build a sauna in the backyard. And go hot tent camp in the sauna. I've been thinking about the sauna thing though, because when we were first looking at buying a house, we almost bought a house that was like, it was like a quarter mile from Lambeau Field, and it had a sauna in the fucking basement.
Oh shit!
That wasn't even the best part. The best part, it had a fucking 2.5 stall garage with a full workshop off the back. But the missus is like, nope, we can't do this because there's not a dining area. You know what's funny? We got rid of our dining room table because we don't fucking use it.
Oh man!
No one uses it. That's
I
the
was gonna
thing.
say,
No
I
one.
don't know many people that do these days.
I don't know anybody.
I wish I had a dining room that I could not use.
Like, it's not
We
even
got
that
rid
we
of
have a
ours for-
dining room. It was just, there was enough room in this kitchen to set a dining room table.
Right.
We got rid of it, so now every time, once we got rid of it, I was like, we could have had a much bigger garage. I could have had a fucking sauna in the house, in the basement,
Workshop.
a workshop. I was like, and I was less than a quarter of a mile from Lambeau Field.
Say, and right down the road.
I could have been making, I could have been paying the mortgage by letting people park on the lawn and in the driveway.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. That close? Fucking
Yeah.
ain't right.
There's a house on the
Park in here.
There's a house on the south side of Lambeau that was for sale for like, I think it was like $700,000.
Bulldoze it. Turn it into a parking lot.
No, and that's the thing is you don't have to. Like the last time it sold for like $5.25. But those guys were charging about $40 a car to park there because it was within a block and a half of Lambeau.
Yep.
And so with how many cars that they could fit in there, they were making about $2,000 per month just based off of parking alone. So they were paying the
yeah.
fucking mortgage just off of letting people park on the lawn during the fucking
Parking,
winter
yeah.
and through the fucking season. The only time that they would have to come up with mortgage money is if like the Packers didn't make a fucking playoff game.
Right.
Because if they got a home playoff game, it was guaranteed the mortgage was paid for the whole fucking year just by doing that.
Nice.
I was like, I'm really kicking myself in the pants right now because that could have been fucking $1,000 that I'd be saving every month.
Damn.
But no,
Too bad.
it didn't have
Closest
room for a
stadium to me
dining
is
room table.
70 blocks away. White Sox, whatever the fuck they call it now.
Yeah.
Guaranteed rate field. Which
Let's
I
see.
refuse to call it that.
Yeah, boy, that would come in handy, that extra money.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
But screw the pooch. And to be honest, I'm alright that I didn't buy it there though, because the school district sucked there, and I don't think my kid would have got the best education there. So
I think Sakura's replying to something I said like 15 or 20 minutes ago.
now it's just a matter of what did you say 15 or 20 minutes ago? Or
About
maybe the yay was the
bringing her
mango.
vape tomorrow or
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Sunday.
mixing up her vape, yeah.
One of these days, I will make it. I swear.
Yeah, you're right, Canadian. Most do have propane heaters now.
Shit during the day.
Okay. So I've thought about buying a truck camper too and just stuffing one in the back of the truck. But then I gotta go and fucking adjust the fucking suspension and all that shit. And I'm like, I think that'll add up too quickly.
You don't got a guy? You ain't got a guy?
I mean, no,
Not everybody had a guy.
I'd probably do it in my fucking driveway, to be honest, because stuff like that I can manage. I mean,
Like
fuck.
literally, if I bought like a used car, like right now, like 9:45 p.m., and I called or texted my friend Goat and was like, "Hey man, I just bought this fucking car. I'll be there in 5 minutes, bro." And he lives 40 minutes away. Because he'll want to come over, he'll want to check all the fluids, he'll want to fucking get in and do all of his fucking diagnostics and shit. I can't believe you didn't fucking consult me before you bought this. Like he's my guy. Everybody's got a guy.
Yeah.
Let me know when you need your brake pads, dude. I'll do it.
I'm probably gonna
Like, it's-
lease a new car in the new year if
I
everything's
know
going
how to
okay.
do it. I'll do it.
That's what the missus wants to do, because she's ready to get rid of her car. I was like, well, we don't have car payments anymore right now, so I was like, we can afford it if you really want a new one. She's like, kind of want to lease it, so that way we can just keep returning the lease. I was like, yeah, but the problem with the turning over the lease is you never get out of payments. Like right now, I'm car payment free.
Always-
My truck is paid off the
Always on
car.
a note.
Me too, but you never have problems either. Because you're getting rid of the car either at 4 or 5 years, and they're all engineered to go tits up 4 or 5 years.
Like
Yeah.
every other piece of
That's
mechanical
true.
engineering that's created.
Planned
Yeah, pretty much.
obsolescence.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Well, fuck that. I
You'll
mean,
notice like
you're not wrong,
3
fuck.
or 4 years in, like to the day, your phone battery just stops.
And leases are so
It's like,
cheap
hey,
compared
I'm
to
not gonna
purchase
charge as much as I
finance.
used to. And
Well,
then it's
yeah,
just downhill
'cause-
from there.
I mean, even down here, you're paying a couple $1,000s out of pocket for the initial lease cost, and then a couple $100 a month. Like, whereas buying cars outright now, you're looking $500 to $700 to $900 a month. If you're buying a fucking truck, don't bother up, because right now they're fucking damn near $1,000 a month. Get fucked.
Well, you know, when you have pickup trucks that are 100, 120 grand up here.
Yeah, that's
New one.
it's fucking crazy that they're that
Psychotic.
expensive.
And you know what? I'd love to get a small pickup truck, but you can't even get a pickup truck now that doesn't have like a luxury car interior. I'm not interested in leather. I don't want a leather interior in a pickup truck.
No.
Not
I
a
don't want
fucking
all
truck
Just
that's gonna
the
get
regular-
used. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, just the
You
regular.
can't get
finish
that
is fine.
anymore. You can't get that anymore.
No.
It's special order for a work vehicle. You know, a vehicle that has
Regular cloth seats
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly.
It's got cloth seats,
that.
steel
That's-
rims.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Fucking
no
gray hood
fucking
with fucking
aluminum
headliner.
20s.
Fuck that. That's the
Yeah,
way you
because
want
I'd
it,
love
man.
to get like maybe a Toyota Tacoma pickup truck.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, the
It's not
Tacomas
too
are nice,
big.
but they're also
The
fucking
lawgivers.
even those are expensive.
oh yeah, and you always got to remember those damn tires on those stupid things. I just spent $600 for 4 tires, brand new, on my Honda Fit. You only get 1 tire for $600 for Toyota.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about those Tacomas, though, is those Tacoma engines, as long as you take care of them, we had one for almost a decade. I think when we finally fucking sold it, it had something like 425,000
Oh,
miles
yeah.
on it, almost 500,000
Toyota
miles.
engines in general.
Never had to have anything fucking rebuilt, anything major fucking replaced. Just keep up on the fucking basic maintenance, and that shit
Yeah.
ran
Yeah.
like a fucking tank, man.
Yeah, my 92 Corolla would have ran way longer, but I was young and stupid and didn't
Right.
fucking take care of
Don't
it.
know
and
how to
it,
take care of it. Yep.
and it just died on me, and I was broke and drunk all the time. But yeah, that car would probably actually still be running if I took care of it, because the engine was great. The
Yep.
trans blew out on it, everything else fucking blew on it, but the engine was still like beautiful.
Very
you know, and it had
tempted to go see what the-
225,000 miles on it, I think.
Yep.
It was a 92 Corolla,
Oof.
but
the
it's
white
a-
pony.
You know, you could easily, most vehicles now, at least up here, you're not getting anything special for under 35,000.
No.
The Tacoma's 36. I just looked it up for like the better package, not the base package. The base package is 31 and a half.
Oh, so that's like what, 55 up here, probably, something
Probably
like
close
that.
to 60.
Yeah. And what's fucking crazy is I'm glad I bought my truck when I did, because I bought it just before the pandemic. And so instead of what probably would have been a fucking $25,000-$30,000 vehicle, I got for 11 and a half.
Wow.
It had under 100,000 miles on it. It's a fucking Ram 1500 with a 5.9 liter engine in it. So it does everything I need it to do and more. It's got fucking
Nice.
all towing on it. The only thing it didn't have that I wanted was four-wheel drive, but for 11 and a half, I was willing to give up four-wheel drive. I know
Yeah,
how
you
to
could
drive
live without it.
I know how to drive a rear-wheel drive vehicle. I've been doing it my whole
just-
life.
Don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
Don't get
Plenty of
yourself in a position
sandbags
where you
and
need
good-
four-wheel drive.
Winter tires. And
Sa-
four-wheel drive deceptive. People don't realize it. Once you lose it on the highway, you ain't getting it back. Four-wheel
No.
drive
Yeah.
won't help you on the highway.
Yeah, you're
Only
you're
getting
done
it
for
in
it
the
once you're
snowbank.
done for.
Yeah, it'll help you out of the snowbank, but it ain't gonna help you keep it on the road. It's
Yeah,
kind
instead
of like
digging
front.
yourself fucking deeper.
That's like front-wheel drive vehicles. They're great in the snow, but once you lose it,
Great.
good luck getting that fucker back.
Yep.
Rear wheel has always been my friend. 'Cause fuck, my first vehicle was an '85 Dodge Ram.
Nice.
Then before I just bought this Ram, I had a Dodge Dakota with a 5-speed manual transmission, rear wheel drive. Fucking, I bought it in 2005. We didn't get rid of that until we bought this house about 7 years ago. So I had
Nice.
it for fucking a good decade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
only ever
tempted.
had
I'm
one
gonna go
rear
look
wheel.
at them.
The only
Yep.
rear-wheel drive car I ever had was a Crown Vic, an '84 Crown Vic
Well, that must have been cool.
Those are
with a
fun.
302.
I love rear wheel
Yeah.
drive vehicles.
It was, I mean, it's the tire squealed every time you would fucking apply
Touch the gas.
marginal pressure on the gas pedal. But it was such a big, heavy thing. It would just be like, "Bark!" and just, such a big clunker.
Big old fucking
It was
tanks.
never legal. It was never, that car was never legally in my name. It was, I think I bought it for like $75 from this dude. 'Cause he was like desperate for cash. He was like a crackhead or some shit.
$75?
I mean,
Holy
this was like
fuck.
2004, but yeah, it's like $75,
Wow.
like for a car that drove, sort of.
See, the problem up here is, even if you got like this crazy deal like that, okay, as soon as you go to register the car, they're gonna charge a book
Well,
value tax.
That's the thing. I never registered it. I just
Oh,
drove it
fuck.
illegally. I
Nice.
drove it illegally for a while until it needed electrical work, and then me and my friend Goat went to the junkyard. And he like basically just ripped the whole wiring harness out of one in the junkyard, and we wrapped it around my body, and then only paid the admission price to go in there, and just walked out with it. And then he installed it in my car, and then it worked for another, I don't know, 6 months or something. And then I was like, I don't need this big stupid clunker anymore. I sold it to my friend Wally for $100, so I made $25 on it. It broke down on him a week later on the expressway, and he left it.
Wow.
That's
you gotta
fucking
love it.
fantastic. You made $25 to strand your buddy on the fucking expressway.
Well, he was a friend of a friend at that time.
Oh,
he
well.
did become my friend after that, but yeah, friend of a friend.
I don't know if I become friends with anybody who sells me something that's gonna.
Yeah,
crash
it's
out
a
on the
crazy world,
expressway in a
right?
week.
Well, I used to buy weed from his brother for years, so.
Yeah,
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
that's it.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Like, my buddy Go was like, "Hey man, you want a Crown Vic?" I was like, "I don't know. Well, this dude wants to sell it for like, he'll take less than 100." I was like, "Oh fuck yeah! Even if I never drive it, I'll take it." My parents hated me because it just sat in the garage all the time. Big Chongus fucking boat. I don't know though. That car did come in handy a couple times where there was like these like random late night booty calls, like in the fucking Yahoo Messenger days and shit, and I'd be like, "Oh, I can be there in like 10 minutes. I have a car." I put $5 in it, fucking go, get laid, and fucking drive it back home.
It's cheaper than a taxi.
I used to like buy, yeah.
The,
I
the
used it to
curtains
get
on the
laid.
back windows are a dead giveaway.
A couple of shows, I think I brought my amp in at a couple shows, and I used to drive it to get cigarettes, and that was it. That's all I used that car for. So I was too afraid of getting pulled over.
Right.
It was
Well, you
just
can get
not
away with it
legal.
back then, but today you can't because the cops' cars have those scanners on the
They
car.
hit you
So when
immediately.
they're just
Yep.
driving up the street, they're scanning all the plates.
It had templates on it, so it was extra sus. Yeah, that was a fucking experience. That car. I remember my dad drove it one day and he fucking loved it. He's like, "Man, that thing's got some pickup." I was like, "Yeah, there's a 302 in that bad boy. It just weighs a ton." It's like, "Oh, I like this thing,
I
man."
want the gas bill on that puppy. Oof.
Oh God, no.
I don't even like the gas bill on my fucking truck now. Ugh.
I would never. I would have sold that a long time.
Even, what is it, on the freeway?
Maybe just back
If
and
I'm on
forth
the
Dollar
highway,
Tree.
I think I get 17 miles to the gallon on the highway. And if I'm
Sounds about right.
if I'm roped open around town, I'm like 12.
Oof.
Yeah, it's fucking bad. And it's got a fucking almost a 40-gallon tank. I think it's a 35-gallon tank. And at $3 a gallon, you do the math. It's fucking $100 to fill that sumbitch up.
Yep.
1984 Crown Victoria LTD gets an average of 10 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
I ain't driving nowhere on that thing. For
Be like
less than fucking
$250
$50.
$300 to fill the tank. Imagine.
God,
No
God.
way.
God, I miss having anything other than fuel injection. Those old carburetors just drank so much gas.
Yeah, they were thirsty motherfuckers.
Even the 85 Ram I had, that fucker, I don't think it got 10 miles to the gallon. And it had a 40-some gallon tank. Granted, when I got that, gas was like $1.05 a gallon. So
Buck off. $1.05 a gallon.
Yeah, when I
Yeah,
first
that's-
started driving,
When I first
I'll
started
never
driving.
remember. It was $89.99, $1.09. Cheap
Yep.
shit, middle
I was
shit,
gonna say, you'd
premium.
Be able to get
Yeah.
some shit for under $1 a gallon for sure.
that was quite a long time ago. But I
In
mean,
Indiana, for sure. It was
I remember
89
the
cents,
first time that
remember.
I remember the first time that I
1995.
got gas below $1 a gallon. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. It's gonna cost me
Fuck
less than
yeah.
$40 to fill this tank. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's-
We used to drive all over for $5
When I turned,
in like my 4-cylinder car.
I remember turning 18 while I had that truck because I was still in high school. So I would skip my first period or two and go donate plasma because I could make fucking $40 a whack
Oh, hell
twice
no.
a week.
Yep.
So I was making $80 a week. That was enough to fill my tank, get me around all week, and enough for cigarettes, beer, weed, whatever else I wanted for
Everything.
me to have fun with for the rest of the fucking week. I was like, get a job? No. Hit me up, Scotty.
Right? Pat me in and cash me out.
That's it. Like, I'm
How
18.
about that?
And
Yep.
I just told the school, I was like, I have ongoing doctor appointments every Tuesday and Thursday because I joined the military, blah, 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 blah. So they're just
Oh,
making
yeah.
sure I'm...
You
They're like, oh, okay.
totally had an alibi. 'cause
Yeah.
You joined
Right.
the military.
And my mom knew what I was doing. She's like,
So you joined
this-
right out of high school, eh?
Yeah, I joined, it was the end of my junior year, beginning of my senior
Oh
year.
my
Somewhere in
god.
there.
Yeah, my friend Frank did the same thing too, and I was just like, really, dude?
Well,
Going away? We're like
I-
in the middle of a war right now, dude. I know I'm gonna do my duty.
I realized
Alright,
I
cool,
was
man.
I was
Semper
fucking
Fi,
around.
brother.
I was fucking around too
Fucking do
much.
your
I was
thing,
like,
man.
I'm not gonna get into any college, so I was like, fuck it. Let's go do something that'll at least get me into a college, because they'll say, oh, military, bam, easy in.
So he did
Yeah,
the same
Bill
thing
Access.
too, and now he's
Yeah.
into politics. So good for him, you know.
Yeah, granted, I actually enjoyed it. I'd still be in had my old man never got fucking...
He
his
loved it.
legs chopped off, but, life happened, so here we are. Downside.
He loved it so much that after he was done in the Marines, he joined the fucking army.
You do 20 years up here, you get a full pension.
Yeah, that's what it was when I was in. Actually, just before I
he's
got
still
out.
reserve.
Because I was in just shy of 10 years when I got out. And they had just changed it from 20 to 22 years for a full fucking retirement. Like, my uncle, he retired from the army at 20 years. Now he's collecting another pension from another job he fucking worked for the government for 20 years. So he's collecting double pensions. And plus his VA disability because he got fucked up in the military. I'm like, he doesn't have to work fucking day for the rest of his fucking life. Granted, he's all fucked up, but, you know.
All my cousins did 20 or 30 years in the military, and then as soon as they got out, they got a civilian job pretty much doing what they were doing in the military, for double their pay, plus collecting a full pension. They're laughing.
Oh, yeah. It's an easy job if you can deal with somebody always fucking looking over your shoulder to make sure you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it was for 2 years when I first started Dollar Tree.
Wasn't bad, though.
Pretty much.
I ended up enjoying it. But that's because I figured out how the game worked. Once you figure out how the game works, it's easy to win. Alright, it's 10 o'clock. We've been here an hour and a half. I'm gonna fucking call her. Well, almost 10 o'clock. But, let's see. Run down the list here. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Holiday
missing...
for the rest of us.
I feel like I'm missing something in here. Christmas. If I missed one, you know who you are. Whatever. Happy holidays. We'll give it the old generic Happy Holidays.
Yeah. The non-denominational
That's it.
festivity holiday greetings.
We will not be here next week because next week is Christmas. Nor will I be here on the 1st because I will be too hungover because I'm going to drink my ass off on the 31st. And that gives me all day of the 1st to recover and be back to work on the 2nd. So we'll be back on the 8th and just normal shows. Hopefully by then I have all of my shit figured out and I can start actually mixing again, not just creating recipes.
When are you going to start raising money for the bikes?
Probably middle of January. Because that's on the docket again here. That's going to sneak up really fucking quick if I don't get that going on that. When is... Fuck, I don't even know when is Easter. Shit.
March or April.
Yeah. It is April 20th.
Is it 420? I was gonna say I thought it was 420 coming up.
420, man.
So 420. Does that mean, because that's technically the day of the risen, is he risen because everybody else is getting risen?
He just
Yes.
he sniffed it. He smelled it.
That's it.
I woke his ass up.
It's like when you're cooking bacon and your dog comes wandering into the kitchen.
Oh, shit. Like, where the weed at?
Oh yeah.
Slow motion. Watch the nose go in.
Oh yes, Merry Krampus. There you go. I knew there was another one. Speaking of which, they're going to be doing a Krampus thing here. I want to take my kid to it and pray to God they have somebody out there with a fucking switch beating kids.
Grab kids and whacking them. Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to take him to I forget which fucking country that is where they have that Krampus fucking run.
Norway.
Yes.
They have the Krampus run in Norway. Yeah.
Like
that shit is
30,
awesome.
40 fucking 50 of those sons of bitches just out
All
there
of them,
fucking.
yeah, going nuts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
they have, like, it's like the running of the bulls, but it's like the running
Yeah,
of the
they have like
Krampuses.
50, 60 people in full Krampus costumes.
And
with,
really
like,
nice
bags that
ones.
they grab kids and put them in, switches they're walking around cracking the fucking people along the parade route with and shit. Like,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the Krampus version or like the Krampus style of a Christmas parade. It's awesome.
yeah.
Insane.
I was like, I need to take
And it's
Liam
like-
to that.
Yeah, it's like Hollywood caliber fucking effects. Like they look like full on monsters. It's not like a dude in a fucking gorilla costume. Like it's cool as shit.
Yeah. But anyhow,
I'm dead.
do part, educate, advocate. Not for me. Not for any of us up here. for the sorry motherfuckers across the pond and all the motherfuckers behind us that have a possibility of losing the chance to a life-saving fucking option. I know we haven't been very steady on the shows, but we will be back to normal as of January 8th. So that is definitely going to be back to normally scheduled Wednesday shows, along with mixing and fuckery. Also, if you're not aware, we are going to be doing a short show tomorrow on the I'm No Joe channel for our end of year best of stuff. So
Best of.
feel free to come over, hang out, and if you're into Kiki Punchies, throw in your 2 cents about who you think your best subs are and best fight and all that wonderful jazz. But other than that, I ain't got anything. You guys got anything else?
All good.
No? Blast to see y'all. Then we'll see y'all in, I guess that would be 3 Wednesdays from now. January 8th, mark it on your calendars. That's when it's happening. So, we'll see y'all January 8th. Love y'all. Thanks for coming and
Night
hanging
all.
out.
Happy holidays.
Oh, yeah. Also, don't drink and drive on fucking New Year's. If you're gonna do, if you need a fucking ride, call somebody. Call an Uber. Fucking sleep in a parking lot as long as you're not gonna freeze. Whatever you gotta do, just don't do anything stupid and get yourself in jail. Or worse, fucking kill somebody or yourself.
Right, it ain't worth it.
No. But have a happy holidays, happy New Year. We'll see y'all in the best dad way possible. I'll see you next year. Bye.
Bye.
Titties!
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear the voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a